Oh shoot, I was muted. Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Nofal. Good morning, Daily Day Trade. Itachi, good morning, guys. And a doji for CPI. It's got already a lot of orders right before CPI. That's interesting. 24. A lot of orders at 24. Oh, they actually got pulled out. Interesting. Yeah, honestly, I think we're gonna recover this wick. Looks like a slow grind back up. What is it? 910. Onyx Trader, good morning, man. Make sure to like and follow, guys. Honestly, we got a bunch of Lucid accounts to give away, so trying to make sure I give those away to you guys. We'll give away one account at like every 50 like increments. Me. Oops. Edit. How do I edit this? Opacity, color, font. Oh, there we go. Alright, we'll do something like that. My buy played out after I ended the stream, yeah. Unfortunately, dude, I just tilted yesterday. I was like, dude, I don't know. I know for sure if I kept on trading yesterday, I would have done some stupid stuff. So I just ended up getting off early. But yeah, like price action was like watching price action like pre-market. Let's see, yesterday. Like this looked like it was rounding out for sure. Yeah, unfortunately, I just got caught in this chop, right? I didn't think it would have like retraced all the way down here, but I don't know. I should have had that scenario kind of be a plausible one, but I just didn't think it would, you know, retrace all the way down here. So I just ended up getting chopped up trying to buy this long. Yeah. Gotta write it in the journal. You know what I mean? Write in the journal. Trade it better next time. Yo, what's up, Baha? Buy only today? Honestly, I don't know. I'm honestly leaning more short today, but could be a buy. I don't know, we took out a lot of orders and we hit a macro base, and we're kind of hitting price levels where we've dropped like hundreds of points from. So let's go to the hourly. Let's go to the 4 hour. Let me show you guys. This is kind of what I'm looking at. Second. So kind of just where we're at. We've come up here and just like dropped 400 points, right? We're kind of at the top of our macro range. But yeah, I mean, honestly, if you guys look at this from like a higher time frame perspective, though, I guess like the argument that can be made is that we have bearish distribution. Well, let me actually do this. This is probably easier to explain. Sorry, didn't mean to like flashbang you guys. How much time do we have? All right, we got time. So we have to consider this. Let me, so bearish distribution is something that we trade pretty often on this channel. This is like macro bearish distribution, right? We get our capitulation. And what we wanted to see was this move continue down. This was our original idea. But when you clear that first high, actually that first high was here. If you clear that first high, it's, actually no, it's here. If you clear that first high, it's super bullish. And that's exactly what we got. We got continuation on bearish distribution, like on the macro. So today, I don't know if I'm expecting up. Like we could be doing this, right? Before we go up, kind of like making sure we're holding like the top of the range. So price might want to stay up here and like close above it on the weekly before we head up. But yes, I think on the macro now, I was very bearish, but I'm definitely leaning bullish now. I do think we come up to take these highs. Right, and then maybe we can see like a huge drop, or we just continue grinding up. I really thought like this, the bearish move would be a lot bigger, kind of like this, right? I thought the up move we were getting. Can you guys see that on the screen? Let me go to the daily chart actually. Be better. So initially what I thought was this move here and this move like this. Oops. I was assuming it was something like this, and then we'll get like that before recovery. But bearish distribution, you know, we're recovered on it, right? So this is like the first high that got broken on that daily. But we are kind of in this range right here that we've been sitting in for a while, so I don't know if we come back down in range like this, which is definitely possible, right? But I'm more inclined to think that we kind of hold the top of the range, and we're going to push up to test the top of kind of top of the whole market. Yeah, we'll see. Like if I was swinging this, right? I don't know, I had a swing position from like up here or something, like probably like after that candle, maybe even after like, yeah, probably like after that candle, that's probably where I would have exited. And I'd be looking for an entry into another swing long or something. So that's kind of where my thoughts are at on the market. In terms of today, like I said, it could, you know, if we want to break out of the top of the range, it's definitely possible today, but I don't know. I'm more kind of think that we're going to range here today. It's Friday too, so Friday P is not that great. Save. Let's see. This is the right account. $729. I'm just trying to see my stats on how many profitable days I have on this account. Day analysis. Trade list. No. Historic fill list. Historical orders. Trying to see how many winning days I have. It's probably not on this dashboard. It's probably on the other dashboard. Oh, is it on here? Actually. Might be on the other hyperticks, like custom dashboard. Let me check. Dashboard. Accounts. Can't find it. I'm sure it's somewhere. We'll figure that out later. Yeah, if you guys haven't like looked into it yet, I was definitely looking into these hypertext accounts. Really solid accounts. I think no consistency on instant funded is pretty insane. So I think this has been one of the more like consistent accounts that I've had, just because you're able to just get in and build a buffer on it. So blowing few accounts using code JMK, no problem. Hey, at least that increases your chance to get more accounts from me. So. Yeah, honestly, dude, the last like I would say like 2 months have been like honestly like the worst in terms of net PNL I've had in a while. I'm assuming it's because just how choppy the market's been. It has not been great for me. I don't know if you guys already know, but I've been backtesting like pretty religiously. My strategy, but just kind of adapted to the market. I might run it on this account today, I've been running it on my other accounts, except yesterday. I kind of tilted yesterday. It kind of went off script, and I ended up getting them back into like pretty deep drawdown. So, and the crazy thing is, if I stuck to my script yesterday, I would have had at least 2 winning trades. I had 2 signals that were both winners, and I just kind of stopped looking because like looking and seeing that I would have won kind of tilted me yesterday. So. One, 2, 3. 3, 4. 5. I would have had 4 out of 5 winning trades yesterday. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Instead, I had like 4 losing trades yesterday, and a sized up on one of them. So. Yeah, we'll probably start running that. Start forward testing the strategy I've been back testing and seeing if it works out. Oh, awesome. Apex just extended their sale. I need to grab some more. I don't know, blowing mine. So I need to grab some more Apexes. That's perfect. The simple strategy got me X amount of payouts. Honestly, dude, I need to get more on my content game. Yeah, I'm definitely more of a trader than anything. So, like doing all the Instagram stuff, managing all the socials is like definitely where I have the least amount of fun. I have the most amount of just like fun trading, you know. Yeah, maybe I'll hire like a social media marketing agency, have them manage everything, so I can just focus on trading. Then I can bring you guys a lot more quality if I do that. So we'll see. Can you share anything about the strategy? Yeah, of course. I would say, simply put, the strategy is just trading market structure on key levels, but I've kind of adapted it to trade it on the 5 minutes. And there are some other confluences I look for, such as like kind of where the key levels are. For example, like how far a key level is away from your target. I do use wider stops. So I'm trading micros on it is probably the better idea. But we do have a buffer on this account, so I might just try it on like a single mini. Let me show you guys actually. Actually, I've been backtesting on it. I haven't really checked the stats on it in a little while, so let me see how the stats are looking. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, we got 5 minutes till market opens. So let's see. Let's go to the analytics. So I have like 3 months of backtested data, and this account would have been up over 100%. Like we started this account with 100K. It's at 234,000 right now, trading over like 3 months of data. Like this is a pretty healthy equity curve. But dude, you can see even with like a higher win rate strategy. So this strategy has like 64 or 65. It was pushing like 75 until we started to enter late March. Like once we started entering late March, our win rate started to plummet a bit, even on this strategy. So yeah, it's really nice. Like 4 RR average. The expectancy is like, you know, like average loss is around $400. Average win is around like 1,700. Like look at the win rate. Like January we didn't have a single losing day trading this. February started to get a little more red. Oops. March has a lot more red. Like we had a full red week here. Dude, March PA is just absolutely insane, bro. Like we're absolutely trading on like hard mode. But regardless, like month would have been red or green. It's just not as green as the other days, right? Like our losses are still controlled, like 2,000 at the lowest. This is trading a single mini on every single trade. So I've controlled like all the variables testing this. So yeah, every single trade is done with exactly 1 mini. Yeah, we can go over this later. I kind of just want to show you guys the stats on it. It's really nice. And that's me taking all the trades like really objectively. Like if I were to run this like forward testing it, like I would set my stops break even on some trades. You know, I would take some profits on some trades. I would let some trades run longer. So definitely I can expect a lot more forward testing this, but like I just let trades like go back into drawdown and just like stop me out when I'm back testing it. So yeah, guys, if you guys been struggling the last few days, I mean not even the last few days, like the last couple months, like it's really not just you, you know. Like markets have not been very trendy. Markets have been very volatile, and it just like reduces your it reduces your edge, right? Because your edge should be made so it works most of the time in the market, right? Like you want to be able to play it like every single day, but when you have like anomalies, like random 900 point push up because of a Trump tweet, it shakes up the PA, shakes up the liquidity so much that the markets are just like no longer in favor of your edge, right? You're just adding extra variables in that you don't have accounted for, because like stuff like this doesn't really happen too often. So it's definitely been rough trading for sure. All right, market's about to open. Market open. Bouncing off range high. So all of our technicals are very bullish right now, but we're entering some pretty bearish levels. So we'll just kind of see how price reacts here. ES is definitely a lot more bullish than NQ is. Let me turn on. Trying to push past that macro range high. We had a ton of orders there. We're kind of squeezing it. I don't know if we can make it up to 400.
Order filled.
I'm gonna try to scalp this up. Risking about 500 on. Big orders at 400, so that's kind of what I'm aiming for right now. We have a lot of buy pressure. Our CBD is like soaring right now, so I think there's a chance we can reach this. If we stick around here too long, might look to exit this, but it's looking nice. Yeah, still looking good. I'm actually move my stop up. Not quite yet. I want that level to hold. So pretty much that previous high, I want that to hold. So yeah, this candle holds. I'll move my stop up a little bit. Put like 350 on the wrist now. If that dip doesn't get bought up, then I think we might be coming down. So I'm gonna put it right below the wick that we have right now. So my risk is a little more controlled here. A lot of buyers. Still huge levels at 400. Footprint still showing a ton of buyers at 350. I don't like how long we're chilling out here, but let's see if we can push up. ES is already like plummeting, so maybe if ES hits a little bounce here, there we go. All right, I'm gonna set this into profit. All right, I just got stopped out. We're not able to close above the base, so I just moved my stop up into profit and I got like instantly tapped out of it. 130 profit, I'll take it. Yeah, like we just can't claim this level. Unable to take it. ES not looking good, yeah. ES is also hitting some bearish levels here. I'm actually short this. We just broke structure on the... Not the 1 minute.
Order filled.
I'm gonna take a stab at the short. What do I want my stop here? 356. Stop at 356. Honestly, I wouldn't want to see this flush value. This should be all the way down at 231. But I think it's worth being pretty careful here. I'm gonna already drop this into break-even territory. We're right at value high. Yeah, ES is looking really weak. We're within value. We might lose value here. Big bounce on ES. 866 is a pretty key level for ES, so let's look and try to hold that. Alright, I'm gonna drop this into full break even. Let's see if we can hold.
Order filled.
Alright, stop that break even. It's choppy today, guys. Definitely a good day to be very careful. Let's see. Dang. I actually had a long signal on the strat I've been on back testing here. I should have caught it. Let's see if this comes back down and tap us in. What the heck?
Order filled.
Alright, we're tapped into this long. Ideally stops below this wick. 730. It's a white stop. It's a 1-to-1. Yeah, I don't know if I want to risk 1-to-1. I'm just gonna put 500 on the risk here. Ooh, that's not looking too good. Put in a lower low. Super close to my stop. 400, 309, 310's got to hold. 310 just broke. It's probably gonna stop us out.
Filled.
Yeah. It's no problem. We take the next signal. Yeah, it's definitely choppy today. I'm waiting on the next 5-minute candle here. If we break through any of these lows on the 5, we'll definitely be looking for a short. I do want to see this start flushing through value. Freaking ass PA, man. All right, this candle is gonna be the orb. It says text, but I don't even know how to add text to this. Alright, 2 minutes left on this 5. Yeah, I want to say this is bearish, but NQ is looking a little stronger than ES, right? Alright, ES testing 868 again, and it's bouncing. Make sure to drop a like and follow, guys. Every 50 likes we'll do a giveaway, so make sure to like up the stream. Give away some Lucid accounts, or some Apex accounts, or Hypertix, whatever you guys want. We got a bunch to give away today, so if we can, we'll do a bunch of giveaways because we haven't been able to do any on stream this week. Today we are bearish. Yeah, I'm looking at ES and it looks bearish. So I'm assuming NQ will end up following, but dude, NQ, like, we got buyers on NQ. Like, let's see. Yeah, big orders at 305. We have a resting order at 275. Got buyers on NQ, man. Is Hypertix legit? I think so. They paid me out, so yeah. I mean, I think I wouldn't trust firms that don't either show faces or don't have any proof of payouts, or like don't have like a big team behind them. But Hypertix has a pretty like decent team. They're pretty transparent with like who they are. Yeah, and I've gotten my payout from them, so. I mean, I trust them. It's, but you know, prop firm is prop firms are prop firms, right? Like even the big firms like Apex has denied, Top Step has denied. You know what I mean? So I think using any prop firm, no matter who they are, you know, you're gonna always absorb some risk, right? So I would always diversify. your prop portfolio. But specifically speaking about hyperticks, I do like their accounts a lot. I always say accounts. I like their Instant Pro Plus. Like that's probably the only account I'll trade off them. I really like it. I think the price is decent for what it is. It's pretty much just like an instant flex account, but you can make a little less money from it. But like netting payouts out of these are much easier than other accounts. So yeah, definitely recommend it. Instant Pro Plus on hyperticks. Man, I really want to short it here. There's so many buyers on NQ, man. Got more buyers coming in. Dude, like ES and NQ are so divergent right now. This is like absolutely insane. ES and NQ are divergent. NQ and like gold are like, dude, like I don't even know. Market's crazy, man. All we can do is apply our edge. We'll just see. Like I said, ES has a really big support underneath it at A64. Sorry, A66. If A66 holds, then we're up. And I think NQ like knows that, right? If ES loses A66, A67, I think NQ can take a nosedive here. So I think it's definitely better to be patient here. For hyperticks, Instant Pro Plus, is it daily payouts? No, it is not daily payouts. It's like you need minimum profitable days. Ooh, there it is. That might be it. How many days? It's 10 minimum days for your first payout. And it keeps reducing after each. But I think the main thing is you gotta remember its price, right? Like other instant accounts for 100K, or just say the 50K account, they're like 300, 400 bucks. But Hyperticks is like 200 bucks. So it takes a little bit longer to get the payouts. But you can kind of think of it like Apex, right? You can buy like 5 of them and just build a buffer on it and then just take it slow. Get your base hits. That's what I do with these accounts. Like we built a big buffer on it like the first day. We've just been trying to take base hits. We've been netting payouts on these, so we're getting pretty close to our second payout. Alrighty, will buyers give up on NQ? Buyers will not give up on NQ. But yeah, if you guys have like no, just say you guys have like no accounts right now, or like if you guys are just starting out, or if you're just building a portfolio, I think how I would build a portfolio is definitely start with an eval that leads into flex accounts. And when I say flex accounts, I mean just accounts with no consistency on the funded phase. So likely I'd probably still start with like Top Step, get like one account at Top Step and try to max allocate at Top Step. After you do that, I look for more flex accounts like Tradeify Lucid. And after that, I think you have like 2 routes. You can start to add some instant fundeds. I think you can add instant fundeds right after you get like 5 accounts on 5 any flex accounts, and then I probably look to like once you have that and you have like payouts coming in, like really scale up with like Apex. I think that's like probably the best way to do it. But it's pretty difficult, so pretty difficult to do. Yeah, I also don't think it's bad to start with 1 instant pro plus on hyperticks. I don't think that's a bad idea either. It might actually be better thinking about it than going with like a eval. It's gonna help your psychology a lot more, just knowing you're funded and knowing you can just get another funded if you blow it, so you can just like kind of detach your emotions from it a little bit more. You know, you might go through like 2-3 accounts. That's like $600, right? If you get like 3 accounts. But if you get payoff from one, you know, you pay that 600 5 times over, so. It might be long here. Did that tap me in? Backer base.
Order filled.
Alrighty, I'm tapped in. I'm gonna think about this trade. I would want to get off like a portion here and see if I could ride some more up. But we're only in a single mini, so I don't want to risk more than we're already risking. So honestly, ideally we were in like 10 micros instead. But I'm just gonna run this on minis. Let's see if we can get our 1-to-1 here. Yes, and key 100. Good morning, man. Set slightly to the left so you can see the full numbers. Oh yeah. Give me a second. Filters. There we go. Let's see the full numbers now. So we're in a 1-to-1 trade. It's almost 1-to-1. 1.3. So on NQ, let me show you guys kind of what I'm looking at. We have this zone right here. That's pretty confluent. It's kind of what we're whipping back and forth on. So kind of what I'm seeing with this is that we whip to the bottom side and we likely want to whip to the top side also because, well, what I saw was like we broke this level on the 5 and kind of just running the strategy I forward tested. The chance that this goes up is higher. It's like 65%. So I do want to see us test this. On top of that, I was watching ES. ES is bouncing off his VWAP pretty healthily. So I do want to see this come up, even if we don't like fully hit this TP.
Order filled.
Okay, that's unlucky. I don't know what's going on with the market. It's getting super volatile. Yeah, I wanted to see this do that, but the other way, unfortunately. Yeah, this honestly, I think the macro range high is just holding really well. We're just unable to break this. ES is now starting to break his VWAP after holding it. This is still kind of the level I'd be watching. Unable to break this. Yeah, if we get a 5-minute close underneath these, I'm gonna look short. I think until we get that, like this level is also holding really well on NQ. So I don't really want to short this until we get some sort of confirmation that we've reclaimed this level. And that level would be right here. Yeah, that'd also give us our break of our orb here as well. So it'll be kind of like extra confluence on taking this short. Oh, it's starting to rip. I might look to get into this. 3 minutes left on the 5. What does our 1 look like? Our 1 doesn't look the greatest for short. 15 seconds. Shit, it doesn't look too bad. Oh, now it looks really good. 4-3. I'm liking shorts. This is like looking like Batman, right? But I want to wait for the 5. Oh, is the hourly open? Let's see. Should have been paying attention. Getting whipped. Minute and a half. NQ right on VWAP. Wait, where is my VWAP? Why wouldn't it catch up? Minute and a half. Damn, that's breaking down on the 1. I don't want to get chopped up here, like having this like yoink me like 100 points up. But I do want to short this. Like the 1's looking good for a short. But I really want to see a 5-minute candle close kind of below this level. Ten seconds left on the close. Let's see how we close. Perfect.
Order filled.
I'm in short. Stop above. TP 250. Let's see. I think our potential TPs like 250 for sure. That's bottom of value. Key level at 215. A lot of potential TPs. I'll probably take it at like 230, 215. I don't like ES's 5-minute close, man. Let's see if we can hit this. That's kind of the idea we're playing around with. With 2 key levels that this needs to fight through if we want to get stopped out. If this closes like pretty nicely underneath this key level, I might look to add another one in, move my stop down. See if we can break out of our orb. Nice.
Order filled.
All right, I'm gonna get another one in. with another one in, I can look what take one down a little further. Take one off here. Trying to see all the levels we got down below. So 277 was a level. Let's see if we can break that. 244. Wait, where did my TPs go? Like 220, I see. So these are actually my two TPs I'll be looking at. Assuming we don't get stopped out here. $333. We got a level at 264. Let me mark that out. I want to see us capitulate through 264. Maybe like hang around here and then come straight down to 243. Is it 243? 243, 246, yeah. bouncing off our key zone. Hopefully we hold that. Draw it out. That's kind of what we're putting our hopes in right now.
Order fill.
Unlucky, man. It is choppy, guys. That's unfortunate. Man. Yeah, like no breakouts, dude. Locking out for the day. Don't want to turn green to red on Friday. Yeah, dude. If you're green today, just take it, bro. Yeah, I think we're like 2 green days this week and 3 red days, but I mean, fortunately this account's still in profit. My other accounts are absolutely destroyed, so it is what it is. They're trying to fight through that next zone. Oh man, this might be it. I got like 500-ish drawdown I could play around with on this account. ES looks good for the upside right now. NQ doesn't look that bad for a buy. It doesn't look the greatest though. Awesome. Thanks for the sub, man. How many likes are we at? Can we do a giveaway? 22 likes? Guys, we make to 50 likes, we'll do a giveaway. Every 50 likes, we'll give away another account. Appreciate it if you guys could like and follow. We got 87 people watching right now on YouTube and only 20 likes. Ooh, 25 likes. Let's go. Yeah, NQ's not pretty for edge. Yeah, honestly, same. Also not pretty for my edge. Yeah, dude, we're just unable to close above this key zone. It's an absolute chop fest. Yeah, I mean, we're in a sideways market, right? And when we're in a sideways market, we want to look for a breakout to the upside or downside. We did have our 5-minute break down here, but if you look at ES's 5, it's like wicked off of VWAP like how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 7 times. Honestly, that should have been a sign. Should should have been a sign, but my edge said short it, so I went for the short. If we reclaim this level, I'll be looking long. It'll probably be my last trade of the day. On this account at least. Unless it's a big green trade. Recover some more drawdown, it might look again, but we'll see. But until we get to a signal, let's try to do a giveaway. Or fail depending on your target. Yeah, that's true. I mean, my first target would have been... Honestly, I wanted to take my first target down here at 234. But technically we did have a level here at 264 that I was looking at. So if we made it down here, probably would have dropped to break even. This PA is not tradable, yeah. It's unless you're like trading ranges, but even if you're trading range, like this is not a pretty range, right? It's more of a downward channel, if anything. So, like if anything, I draw this out like something like that, right? So if anything, this is kind of what I'd be looking at. Ten seconds. I might be looking for a long here.
Order fill.
All right, well, I'm in on the long. This is my last trade. Not looking for much here, but we did reclaim our key level. Ideally our stops below this key level, right? So you have a little bit more protection on your position, but let's see if we can get it. And then if we get this trade and then we start breaking out of a orb to the top side, I'll maybe look to fish out another trade. But I'm going for a scalp here. We can probably move our stop up here a little bit. I think it's either this candle here with a zone down here. So if I'm not willing to risk it all the way down to the zone, might as well risk a little less underneath the previous candle. It looks good. 30-minute looks good, hourly looks good. 15 looks good. Everything looks good for this trade. We just don't know how far it'll pull back. I do think up is the angle here. Looking at the higher time frame, so. Alrighty, 26 likes, guys. 24 more likes, and we will do a giveaway. Did I get those orange levels from an indicator? No, I did not. It is from my brain. It is from years and years of staring at the charts. We're getting supply buildup. Ooh, we're looking for a pop up here. If bulls can move this up, this is looking really good. Huge level at 2400. It's possible we can make it up there. I'd like to get one more in.
Order filled.
I gotta drop my wrist down though. Keep my risk at like 400. So there's a big level of 400. I'm gonna kind of look for that. Let's see if we can get it. Taking off my first at like 365. I have a pretty key level there that we have not been able to break out of, so let's see if we can hit that, and then if we're able to hit it, I think 400 would be my next target. So if you look at bookmap, just really big level on 400. We're aiming for that. Getting 1 minute supply. Looking for that pop. It's going right now. We'll see how long it could be sustained. There's a lot of buyers in the 41s, 40 to 41. So hoping this level holds. If buyers lose this, then I think we could get stopped out of this. Yeah, every time it drops to the 40s to the 41s, it keeps on getting bought up. It's dropping there again. Does it get bought up? Come on. Yeah, buyers are losing it now. Yeah, down to the 30s. The 30s hold. '30s are holding. There's not that many buyers. Okay, back to the 40s. There's buyers at the 40s. There's not many at the 30s. I don't know how it pushed up from there. Maybe there just weren't that many sellers either. Man, I'm not liking it anymore. Buyers just cannot push it up 40s. We're back to the 30s. A lot of buyers actually coming in at 33. Bro, it's a struggle here. You're in short? Nice. Someone fade me, so one of us can make some money. Supply still looks good on ES. A little weaker on NQ. But ES looks like it's about to pop up. We've still got that huge level at 400. Yeah, we're back in the 40s. There's a lot of buyers in the 40s. I don't know how we're not squeezing those shorts out in the 40s right now. Back in the 40s. Can it push? No, this PA is not normal. Michelle said, I've been trading for a couple months. Is this PA normal? PA is price action. So is price action normal? I guess I can close charts and enjoy the weekend. Yes, absolutely, man. It's not normal PA for sure, right? There's a lot of economic news, a lot of FUD going around. Markets are just a little uncertain. When markets are more uncertain, you get a little bit more volatility, you get more ranging, and a lot of the money's made in trends. So, I mean, the market's not really trending. It's more difficult to make money, or if the volatility is super high, it's hard to get into a trend. So, I wouldn't say it's normal, but you know, markets are always the same because they're always changing. Ooh, big buyer came in. Huge buyer came in. Nice. Come on, let's get it pushed up. A lot of buyers. We got a lot of protection at 355. That guy's gonna want to protect his position. His average is probably at like 350. So if it hits like 350, it's probably bounce up again. That is my assumption. Someone's been buying in. Yeah, hits 350, huge bounce. Come on. Let's get TP1 here at our bearish base. We can see a nice TP1 done, guys. I'm gonna drop this break even. Let's see if we can hit 400 here. Someone wants to push up to 400. Dude, it was like one dude coming with a huge order in. A lot of orders in the 70s. We're back to like 355. Buyers are gonna want to protect that. Otherwise, it's just a third bounce off this level. Yeah, Yeah, if we squeeze this, guys, we can for sure see 400. We'll see if we can squeeze it. Yeah, huge level there. It's acting like a magnet, right? Whoever, dude, maybe that guy has all those orders at 400, 5,400 that he's pushing, trying to push it to. Someone's buying for sure. All right, back down to the 55s. This is where we kind of squeezed out shorts. We had a squeeze there. Let's see if we can squeeze again. Dang, definitely looking a little weaker now. That's a 5-minute close. Honestly, it doesn't look too bad. I'm probably gonna hold on to this. Just leave it, my stop where it is. There are a lot of sellers here though. Squeezing, squeezing. What platform is this? This is deep charts. Yeah, deep charts is pretty nice. I would say deep charts has really good trade management, but their charting isn't as good. But the trade manager is like much better, so it's almost worth just trading on deep charts and charting on like TradingView or something. Getting pretty close to my stop. So ideally, like the 5-minute low holds, right? We keep our 5-minute candle low. We try to set a new high on the 5. We'll see if this can hold. We do have a lot of sellers coming in, so we might get stopped out of this in profit. We can close above 360. I think we can close above 360. We look really good here. Ideally close above 365, right? Our level. Do you use order flow with it? Yes, but so deep charts actually comes with its own bookmap, but I've been using just regular bookmap instead. If you trade on like hyperticks, you get bookmap for free, which is pretty nice. It's called Deep Dom, I think. Deep Dom? Deep charts? No. This is deep charts. Yeah, I think Deep Dom is what it's called. Yeah. I think that's one of the perks of trading with hyperticks. You get your own bookmap. Not the worst 5-minute candle close, but it is a down candle. Might get stopped out of this before it goes up. We'll see. Let's see if buyers can take it up. Okay. We still got a lot of sellers. It's a battle up here, guys. What I look for in the heat map? Just areas of high orders, right? I also see when orders flush in. I also have footprint chart up. So I'm not just looking at the heat map, I'm looking at the footprint chart to see kind of where buyers and sellers are flipping. If you just saw that on bookmap, huge orders coming in. And I'm looking at the footprint to see whether it's buyers or sellers, and it's buyers. It's a little small. Let's see if I can raise it a little bit. Yeah, a lot of buyers coming in. There's more buyers up here than sellers, so I don't think we would squeeze out any of the sellers that are up here.
Order fill.
Unfortunate. I was just gonna say, the lower you go, the more sellers there are. Alright, we're stopped down in profit. But map's like lagging now. That's crazy. Alright, well, it's a dub. Good trade. We'll take it, I guess. Yeah, guys, this is like some of the worst price action you'll get. Like, this is like, it is awful. But we net one trade. We're at a net 1,000 loss today. It's not too bad. But yeah, unless we really break out of this, this is like almost impossible to trade, man. It is so difficult. All right, we're at 30 likes, guys. If you get 20 more likes, we'll do a giveaway. Claim your guys' free account. Yeah, that drop just wiped out so many people. It's absolutely insane. I'm getting a short signal.
Order filled.
We'll take it. I'm not gonna risk too much on it. Targeting 264. Where is that? 340. Oh, my stop at 340. Oh, it's like right above range high. I wouldn't say I like this trade too much, but I'm just kind of forward testing the strat, so we'll see. Alright guys, are we able to get 20 more likes for a giveaway? We're sitting at 30 likes right now. 80 people watching. So the idea behind this trade, we broke structure on the 5 after we hit a key level, our macro bearish base. Our stop is below or above our previous swing high on our lower time frame. It's also right above value area high. So value area high is like 336. So this could wick out to take us out. I think we got some buy pressure here. But I was hoping this would at least come down to test our next key level and we could drop this break even, but get a little buy pressure, so I might get stopped out of this. We'll see. If we do get stopped out, the trade's pretty much invalidated, so this is exactly where I want my stop, right? Like we're only a few ticks away from getting stopped out. If it goes any further, I think the chance that we go up to claim or retest our macro bearish base at 365 is really, really high. So that's kind of where you want your stops, right? And clear invalidation points of your trades. So
order filled.
So yeah, we're stopped out of here. So the likelihood of this going up now to test the bearish base is a lot higher than the trade continuing down. So probably just sit out. That was probably my last trade of the day, guys. We're down like 1500 on the day. 3 red days in a row after having 2 really, really big green days. So we're still up on the week, fortunately on this account. Some of my other accounts I sized up when I shouldn't have, so they're down quite a bit. It's the name of the game. They take me out and go down. I don't know. I don't know if this is going down, to be honest. We haven't really broken this. But we had a structural break at around like 2:30, so, or 3:30, I mean. Alrighty. Come on, guys. 20 more likes. We'll do a giveaway for a Lucid account, or Apex accounts, or Hyperdix accounts. Whatever you guys want. Can we get 20 more likes to support the stream? What time is it? 10:40. I'll give it like 10 more minutes for the 20 likes. And if you can't make it there, I'll probably just call it for the day. You're still holding on and sell? Nice, dude. Yeah, I mean, if you're not stopped out on it, that's good. I'll look for it to retest like 30, like 300. That's kind of where the orders stop, is around 300. So got a big level at 250. So if we break out of this range to the downside, like 250 is where I'd look. We have our IB set too. We mark out our IB. So the green is our IB. Yeah, it's just like 250 right now for me to like try to take the sell again. So yeah, we'll give it 9 more minutes, guys, until I close the stream out. Maybe we can do a giveaway if we make it to 50 likes. If not, then probably just call it early for the weekend. And yeah. Yeah, remember, this is just what trading is. Like, control your red days, control your green days. You know what I mean? Like, if you're having a green day, market's agreeing with you, you just really want to push it. And that's why we're able to make like, we pushed like 26K in profits on Monday, right? And today we're looking at like 6K in losses across all my accounts. Yeah, we're still ending green on the week, and that's what's important. It's the consistency over the long run. Because I could have easily had like a 26K loss today, right? If I sized up. So being able to just really control your winners, control your losses, is what's gonna net you those payouts in the long run. You know what I mean? There's no reason to net a $5,000 payout if you spend $5,000 on evals. So you just wasted a bunch of time, to be honest. Unless you learned something, but I think if you're doing that, then I don't know. Yeah, make sure not to sugarcoat it when you're trading, guys. You gotta be kind of critical and hard on yourself. Otherwise, you won't really make it. minus 500 on one eval. That's not too bad, man. Yeah, I mean today's price action was like hot garbage, man. It's really, really choppy. I think we went 1 for 5 today. Won 1 trade, lost 5 trades, down 1,500. Could be worse, right? We're still up like 9K on this account over how many days have we traded this? Let's see. I think we traded this account like for 10 days now. We're up like 9,000 on it. Trading days. Yeah, I don't see trading days on this. Yeah, I don't know where my number of trading days though, but I'm pretty sure I started this Monday last week. So today's the 5th or 10th day trading this. I don't know how many profitable days I have, to be honest. I have to look that up. Let me check, actually. Let me check on the dashboard. I'm sure it's on the dashboard. Hyperticks. So it is 10 trading days. What do I see? Profitable days. I wonder if I can, oh I can. Let me export this. I'll just ask ChatGPT. Downloads, trades list, how many profitable days? I'm sure it's somewhere on their dashboard, I just can't find it. I have 6 profitable days. So I still need 4 more profitable days on this account before I could take a payout. But we're up, I mean, that's like 60% win rate on the days, and we're up 9K, you know what I mean? We're still doing pretty good. Our average winning trade, 1,200, average losing trade, 400. So we're at like a 3R on average, right? And this account was like $200 something, right? Already took out a single payout out of it. Like this is kind of how you gotta take it. Oh shit, do I have a limit up here? Oh, that could have been bad. Let me flatten. But that's why I like this account. Like, it takes a little longer to get the payouts, but the payouts are much easier to get. Alrighty, we're at 35 likes, guys. Probably just gonna call it for the day here. Unfortunately, we have not been able to hit 50 likes like all week on the stream. So, just gonna call it here and Get on the weekend early. Alright guys, have a good one. Be careful trading today. I probably just wait for the breakout of the orb. If we ever get a breakout today, but I don't know, you'll probably break out one way or another. It might be worth waiting for it, but I'm probably just gonna hop off for the day. Alrighty guys, have a good one. I will see you guys on Monday. Peace.